Welcome to my channel, Lovely Moments Creating. My name is Jenny and thank you so much for tuning in and watching my video. These DIYs today are really simple and easy. For my first one, I am going to be using 6 of these little wood planks here from the Dollar Tree. Now for my first DIY, I'm going to use these to create a tray. I'm also going to be using some of these wood tumbling block pieces from the Dollar Tree as well. Now what I'm going to do first is assemble these 6 wood planks together, and to connect them I will be using some wood glue along with some hot glue. I wanted to give today's DIYs a little bit of a high-end look. As you can see, I'm making sure that I line my wood planks up where the openings meet each other. And so now what I'm going to do is hot glue the other 3 together. And then after I get that complete, what I'm going to do is connect the 2 sets together. After I get my 2 sets connected, I'm going to use my brown acrylic paint to paint over this piece. And I'm going to go all over this piece, painting it. I'm not going to wipe any of the paint off because I will be distressing this with some sandpaper. Now before I distress it, I'm going to go right down the middle using some white chalk paint. So after that is complete, I am going to take the sandpaper and go over the entire tray. I didn't want it to be that bright white, and I also wanted to make this tray look worn, so I'm going to go over the white and the brown, bringing back some of that natural color and just distressing it pretty good. Once I get that complete, I'm going to start connecting my tumbling pieces together. Now I am going to connect 2 sets, so I'm going to pull 5. I'm going to separate 5 and 5, and I actually have a total of 12, but these 2 I had to cut down. I just wanted to show you that, so I will basically have 6 and 6. But what I'm going to do is start hot gluing them together. So I'm going to hot glue these 5 tumbling blocks and then take one of the other ones that I had to cut down. And so now what I'm going to do is go in with that white paint, and I'm going to paint over both of these sets of tumbling blocks. Once I get both of them painted, I'm going to use some hot glue to attach them on each side. And so once that is complete, I'm going to use those felt pads from the Dollar Tree to add to the bottom so it will not scrape up any of the tables or anywhere that I may style this. Now it has these long pieces, and what I'm going to do is apply these down both sides, and as you can see they connect right to the previous one, and you just cut off the length that you need. And then I'm also going to go down the middle as well with the thicker pieces, and that will be it. I love how this tray turned out. Now what I'm going to do is use these two little vases from the Dollar Tree. They are really cute, and I'm going to wrap them in some jute cord and add these cute little succulents from the Dollar Tree as well inside. So what I'm going to do is just use some hot glue to attach the jute cord, and then I'm going to continue wrapping it around the vase. As I get to the middle part, that's when I'm going to have to start adding hot glue as I wrap because the way it's shaped. And so I'm just going to continue wrapping, and once I see it starts slipping because of the shape, that's when I'll start adding hot glue as I wrap each row. And so now I'm going to add some hot glue, wrap it, and I'll just continue this until I have the vase covered. I thought these little vases was cute. I love the shape, and I thought they would be cute to style some little succulents in, and I'm going to style these cute little vases on that tray. So after I get that wrapped, I am going to tack it down with some hot glue, cut off the excess cord, and then what I'm going to do is repeat this step, and I am going to wrap the other vase the same way. Once I get both of them wrapped, I'm just going to cut the tags off those succulents. Now they do have clips on them, but I'm not going to take the clips off because you're not going to be able to see those, and that way if I want to style these a different way, I still have the clips as an option. So once I add those to the vase, that is it, and I'm going to style them on the tray, and I absolutely love how this turned out. So for my next tray DIY, what I'm going to be using is one of these little glass risers from the Dollar Tree, and I'm also going to be using some more of these tumbling blocks. Now I'm going to put this little glass piece to the side and start assembling these tumbling blocks into a frame form. Now I did have to cut two of these down, and so what I'm going to do is just hot glue two sets of fours first because these will be on the end, and then I'll start assembling the other pieces so that I can add in the two little small pieces that I cut down. I'm just sanding over these pieces to get rid of any glue that may have seeped out, and then once I get that complete, I'll start assembling all of these pieces together. So what I'm going to do now is add three on each side in between the two sets of fours, but what I'm going to do is add it to the tray so I can see how much I have to cut down. And I use my little miter box and saw to cut them down. So as you can see, I'm adding the pieces on the inside. So I'm going to attach three of them together, and then I have those two little small pieces from the one I cut down, and I'm just going to add one of those little pieces, and then what I'm going to do is add the other three to the other end. And I'm going to add the little piece first just so the two little pieces can be on opposite ends. Once I get those connected, then I'm going to add the last piece on the outside, and I'm just going to use my hot glue to attach that. Once I get that complete, I'm going to go over this with some sandpaper to get rid of any extra glue that may have seeped through. And then after I get that complete, I'm going to use my black chalk paint to paint over this piece. Once I get that complete, what I'm going to do is use some fix-all glue and some hot glue to attach that right on top of the little glass tray. And that's going to be it for it. I just thought it was a really simple way to elevate the little glass piece, and I am going to take some more of some Dollar Tree items to style on this tray. So after I get everything nice and secured, that will be it. Now the Dollar Tree have some of the best glassware, and I love these bottles here. I think they are so great and useful, and I love that you have this secured top. I think this will be cute styled on a little bar set or just a cute little table setting. Now I'm going to pair this with some transfer stickers from the Dollar Tree. So I just pulled off a bunch of little cute floral pieces, and I'm going to add that right over the jar, and I am just going to get my little tool to help transfer that over. That is all I'm going to do to this jar, something really simple and cute. And I'm just making sure that everything transfer over, and I hope you can see it. It is so cute. Now these little salt and pepper shakers, I love these for little jars to drink out of. I know they are small, but I think they're perfect for little small drinks. But I'm going to take the tops off of them because I'm going to use these to style on the tray. And I just added in one of them a piece of a Dollar Tree floral bunch, and I think this turned out so cute. I love the way it's styled. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching my video. I hope you enjoyed today's video just as much as I did. If so, please remember to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here. As always, in the comment section below, let me know which one of these were your favorite. And until next time, my friends, stay safe so that I can see you in the next video.